Hey everybody, well today is a very important day. Today is theory test day. Yep, I've not told you about it, it's been booked for bloody weeks. In fact, it was booked before I even got the bike. Now, confidence levels. I feel confident in my abilities, but I never get too cocksure about stuff. You know, as they say, failure to prepare is preparing to fail. I've had the apps and I've been doing tests and I know this shit anyway. I mean, since I got the app, I was passing every time pretty much anyway. And I got myself to the point that I was literally maybe getting one question wrong or getting 100%. So hopefully that puts me in good standings. The hazard awareness, it has changed apparently in the past few months, because it's gone to this new CGI one that actually in a way is better, because you can click on developing hazards that don't develop, and you don't get fucking failed for it necessarily. I'm still a bit nervy about it, I don't mind saying, and it's not because I don't think that I've got the ability to do it. I know I have. It's just you have one chance and it takes a long time to get back to doing it again, because you only have to wait 3 days legally to redo it, but to get a booking again can take a little while longer. This also has such deep importance for me, because for you guys, you know, some people it's been frustrating to see me. Sometimes people saying held back on a 125 for the time you watch my videos. Was it 3 years or something? A little over 3 years, I think. It'll be 3 years last September. But for me, it's been 7, nearly 8 years riding on 125s, and that's porn. That was porn on the floor. So yeah, it's been a very long time for me being on a 125, and I've always stated, and I still state, these are great bikes and there is no actual need, unless you're doing lots of long distance stuff. If you just lived where I live and you do the things that I do, a 125 would suit you fine. I do sometimes feel like I'm not being taken seriously, like you know, you don't have full self-worth when you're only on a 125. It's like, oh well, you know, he's not even on a big bike. I've also allowed myself plenty of time to get there, get lost, find the parking, find the wrong building. Because if you're late, you miss it, and oh, you know, that would be very annoying. I am going to miss this bike, I'll be honest. I love this bike. I'll never forget Betty being my first bike. She, so much character, went through so much shit, was in a fucking state towards the end of her life. Mechanically working fine, but cosmetically was, you know, could have been better. But Jessie's just been nicer, and it hasn't fallen apart, like, you know, the plastics, because they're the good plastics, and the stuff like that. She's now going to prove that by beating a Corsa. Come on Jessie, can you destroy a 1.2 Corsa? Come on, Jessie! Just... The cars are miles back there. But yeah, another bike, it's not going to happen. It's the pluckiness. I think that's what it is. It's the pluckiness of these bikes. She's nearly up to 70. He's screaming, please, stop it. But she'll do it all day. Tucking. Yes, we are at 70. Yes, we are officially at the speed limit, and the official speed limit of this bike, unless it's on a hill, falling off a cliff. This is it, and that gets a little bit tedious. And I'm going to back off a little bit, don't be so mean. We can do it! We can get past the big old truck! Come on, there's a hill. Oh no, this is harder on you. Come on, just Keep it up. Now we're on the downward slope. Now the engine starts going. Now we're flying 68. 70. I can't even break the law. But now we get into these sorts of speeds and these roads, and it's just fun. Oh fuck, I just realised I'm going the way I never go. Took this route once or twice before, got lost every time, but this is the way I have to go. I know this. I've looked at the map, memorised. In an hour or two's time, I'll know the answer. For you, I guess it'll just be a couple of minutes. Yeah, I see what's going on here. Come along, buddy. Taxi driver, working with taxi driver to help each other out, to kill the motorcyclist. Hazard perception, bing! Being in Portsmouth, bing! Being on a bike, bing! Bing, bing, bing! The fucking questions though, the theory stuff, I mean I know it. It's mostly common sense. It's mostly just having basic road knowledge, but it's amazing how many questions they put in there. They're just so irrelevant to most people. All the fucking tram shit. Where are the trams? The fucking sidecar stuff. Really? How often do you see a motorcycle with a sidecar? Government. I probably see one or two a year. But it's definitely worth asking everyone. Is that the place? I think that's the place. That is the place. Question is, where the fuck am I going to park? Okay, well, someone parked outside. Okay. I hope you're there when I get back, Jesse. This is Portsmouth after all. Right, with some bad news. I'm going to have to cough up some money to do my test. Yeah, I passed, of course I did. Yeah, I'll see you, buddy. Oh, this is like hazard perception all over again. Talking of the hazard perception, it's interesting, it's changed to the new CGI one now, and that's not the one that I did training on. But it just seemed like a piece of piss, the hazard perception to me. There's a couple of weird things about the hazard perception. One, the person when they turn in corners doesn't turn their head. It's like a camera is bolted to the you know, the front of the bike, which is, or the front of the car, which is weird. You don't turn out of places without looking, and that makes it feel weird. And the other one is the refresh rates on the computers they're using are awful. So when it's like going side to side, pulling around corners, it's like jump, 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 jump really badly. It's not ideal, but whatever. It's done. It's all over. I shouldn't have to do that ever again. Well, no, I won't, because I will get my test done in the next 2 years. Fucking awesome sauce. I shouldn't have worried, but if I wasn't worried, I would have been too cocksure maybe and not prepared well enough. There was a guy just before I came out, got his results, so I failed again, and the woman's like, oh, not again. Maybe you'll do better next time. Can I get a like for a pass? There we go, come on. You alright?
Is that the 4 or the 6?
Huh?
Is that 400 or 600 or?
125, mate. It's not a KTM, buddy. It's a good little bike, isn't it? After you, my friend. Is it a 4 or a 600? No, mate, it's a 125. It does sound great, and everyone that meets or sees this bike in person says it does sound really nice. The audio doesn't help. People always are like, you know, it doesn't sound that loud, or it doesn't sound, you know. It's a sound suppressing mic, plus my head's pointed in the wrong direction. I need somewhere safe to do this. Right, the difference here. Difference here. See, there is a huge difference, and it's still a sound suppressing mic. Wow, this is like hazard perception all over again. That guy didn't even look, he was looking down that whole time. I am one happy motherfucker. I don't need to be this happy, it's not that big of a deal, but it is part of the way there, and it's forward fucking movement into the shiznits. Forward movement into the shiznits. I know people will be asking what app I use to do my theory practicing. Squeezing meat, thank you. I'll put whatever it was called in the description. As I say, the hazard perception one's not up to date anymore, but the one that did the questions was very good, very helpful, and it had the exact questions I got. There was a few that I hadn't seen through that app, but a lot of them I had seen before. And just, you know, get an app and practice. Obviously, I do have a great advantage of being on the road this long and just knowing stuff and having very good information retention and stuff like that. But still, I'm going to take one more out of the equation. It's called filtering, mate. It's legal. Angry man having a go at someone for filtering. Yeah, it wasn't the best place to do it, but you know what? Fuck it. See if I get any road rage out of him. No, he's miles away. Jesse, it's time. You know what time it is? Avoid that shit. Oh yeah, about 5 minutes into the test, I suddenly needed a piss. And I've heard that can actually be helpful in decision-making circumstances. I don't advise it though. Sorry Jesse, that was one nail in your coffin. But that doesn't mean your life is going to end. It will go on. With someone new maybe, one day. Or maybe it'll be with me, somehow. I don't know. The wind, tuck from the wind. Yeah, baby! It's a Honda! And it's got some! Oh, fucking hell. No, he hasn't. He's waving big ass trucks across. Right, you might want to back off a bit then, mate. Oh yeah, on the Isle of Wight, I came up with something I need to talk about. Overtaking on a 125 is like driving a Bugatti Veyron. In a similar way, you know, if you drive, as Jeremy Clarkson said, driving a Veyron, you have to pay, before you put your foot down, you have to think about what is 2 miles ahead of you. On a 125, you have to do the same thing for overtaking, because it's going to take you 2 miles to get past. Oh, you've seen a lot of happiness out of me over the past few months. The money coming through, getting debt clear, getting the bike theories done. It's just a test now. Oh yeah! That's proper throttle control, I believe. Yes, I am going to Tesco's again. I've got to get food to me and Mrs. Spice for dinner tonight. Just give her a call when I go out to the test centre. I was just like, hello. She was like, oh, have you failed? I was like, no. Come on, you got to do it, right? Did it to you. It's what you're supposed to do. It's just that moment when everyone expects it and you go, no, I didn't pass. And I'm like, yeah, sure you did. And you're like, no, I really didn't. And they're like, oh, fuck. Well, there we go, everyone. Cool shit. I'll catch you next time. Anything like that, I don't think. Just decks of seaweed, you know, so it's cool. Well, if anyone wants a slightly used moped, you know where to find one now. I am in South Africa looking for the lions. Oh shit, there's a Pistorius. He shot me.